Well, hello everybody. My name is Zeke, and you're watching A to Zeke. And in today's video, we are at Andretti Karting in Katy, Texas. It's really cool. We have some really good karting. But first, let's get a little bit of a warm up on the F1 racing simulator. Alrighty everybody, so we're about to get started. Now these Andretti karts do have sounds that when you press the gas, it does sound like an actual race car. However, the one they put me in, the sound system was busted, so you won't be able to hear that. But the race was still amazing. It was a really good race. These guys have 3 tracks in one area. The blue track is for the juniors, the green track is what we'll be racing on, and then they do have a red track for the kids and stuff, which I thought was pretty cool. So the race is about to begin. Once again, as with the other karting videos that I've made, this race is strictly for time, and mainly it's because people who are in these races, it's kind of hard to tell where someone is position-wise when there's just so many people out there. Alright, so we're getting ready to be taking out the pits. Now, I will apologize in advance. I thought my camera was positioned correctly, but it was tilted down a little bit, so you won't be able to see that well, but you can still see the track and see the cars ahead of me really well. Right there, the karts from the race before us just piled in. Making sure cameras on, all my vents on my helmet are open. And here we go. Now I will say one thing for the Andretti guys, they keep up with their track really well. They keep it tended to, and it was a super smooth riding surface. So it was really cool, aside from the K1 karts, the tracks are a little rough in K1, but these guys kept their track super nice and clean. So just a little warm-up lap right here. This is a multi-level track. This is honestly probably the hardest part of the entire track, is just this area, because you lose grip there while you're going down, so you have to slow down, so you kind of have to find that balance between speed and grip. But it's actually super fun because it kind of feels like you're gliding down. And here we go, the green flag's out. And someone already spun out. I will say that it's actually really easy because the spin out on this track, just because it's kind of slick, and in some places, especially right here in this corner, you're gonna have to watch it because it'll slip out from under you. And then these carts only have brakes on the rear, so you don't like get super touchy with the brakes. so it's easy to spin yourself with that. But it's really cool because it feels like you're sliding around the corners and stuff. And see, she slips right there. And here we go. Bit of a collision right there.
You're going the wrong way.
I do have to say though that the Andretti guys do not use their flags that much. It's mainly just kind of like find out for yourself after your kart's been slowed down. So they don't use the flags like K1 does, but it was pretty fun track anyways. Go. And once again, I apologize for the camera view because I thought that my camera was tilted up more than that, so. Through the third level. See, I kind of slipped right there. I just pressed the brakes a lot later than that he did just to get around him. And like I said, this race is for time, so this is just a really good place for me to put down some good lap times while I don't have anybody in front of me. Kind of use the brakes too much right there. See, this is one of the instances where I tried to find an... Oh, someone slipped right there. So that was my dad. He just kind of hit the brakes hard in order to not hit someone from behind, so he kind of spun out right there. And catching up to some people. So he just ran into the wall right there. He slips right there, and so does he. At that point, I'm thinking, okay, first things first, I really want to get around these two people because they kind of slipping and sliding everywhere. So now we're in a four-way battle through here. I was really surprised I didn't hit him right there or there because you're just so close together. And then I do hit the wall right there trying to go on the outside. Kind of touched the wall right there as well. I try to get around this girl, but she's going slow, so I slow down, and boom! So I was slowed down. The guy behind me, he tried to come around me as well, and he couldn't hit the brakes in time and just slammed into the back of me. Those two spin out right there, and that's the end of the race.
That got hairy.
So I was really surprised that I actually got third place in this race. My dad got first, but I was really surprised I did this well in this race with all those people in front of me. So that's going to be it for today's video. I will see you guys next time.